Hello, hello. I am Coach Cori Sartori. I empower high-achieving women to grow in their self-love, confidence, and relationships for a more fulfilling personal life. I am excited to share with you today how to create more joy in your life, because more joy is just what so many of us are searching for. We want more joy, we want more happiness, and the awesome thing about having more joy in your life, not only does it help you have more happiness, but it also helps you have better health. And that's awesome, right? Like, just by being joyful, I can have better health. So I am excited to share with you today a few ways to help you create more joy for yourself in your life. And I really love that when you have more joy and you create more joy for yourself, you just have a better overall your well-being is better, right? You're happier, your health is better. And so choosing to make joy a part of your everyday is so powerful. So joyful people are more successful. Joy helps you be more productive. Joy attracts money. Joy helps you look and feel younger. And joy feels good and makes you laugh more. So there are so many awesome benefits to creating more joy in your life. And so I hope that today, after you watch this video, you will choose to get into action and start doing the things that will help you feel more joy. Take a moment and think about when you were a kid, what brought you joy? Was it playing tag with the neighbor kids until it was dark? Was it eating pizza with your buddies and laughing? Maybe you felt joy when you were running through the sprinklers in the summer or playing at the pool. Maybe you felt joy when you accomplished a goal or finished a school project. And I know I look back on my childhood and there were so many moments of joy. And what resonates with me is that when I was a child, I was living in the moment. Right? I wasn't living in the past. I wasn't living in the future. I was in the here and now. And I think when we focus on being present in the moment, we feel more joy. I know anytime that I'm in my head and I'm thinking about something that happened in the past and all of the ways that I could have changed it, or I could have said this, or I could have done this, like that just holds me back from feeling joy and being in the moment. And anytime I'm thinking about the future, I'm there, I'm not here now. And I know that joy lives in the moment. And so I challenge you to start trying on being in the moment rather than being in the past or being in the future. Because when we were kids, we had so much joy because we were living in the moment, and living in the moment is so powerful and it can bring you so much joy. So I challenge you to start making a list of actions that you know will help you feel more joy. And so before I even dive into the actions that I'm going to offer you, I want you to think for yourself, what are actions that you can start doing daily that will help you feel more joy? Because you know what brings you joy. You know what lights you up, what makes you feel happiness. And so make a list of those things. Like, I know for me, spending time with my son, like, I am his best friend and his playmate, and we spend so much time playing together in his rocket ship, playing in the backyard, doing chalk art, or just whatever. We, play with his cars. We have so much fun because we're in the moment together and we're creating those powerful memories. And so for me, I know that's one of the best ways for me to create joy in my life, is to spend time with my son and be in the moment. So think about some actions that you can start taking in your daily life to help bring you more joy. But right now, I'm going to offer you 5 actions that you can start implementing into your days to help you find more joy, because joy is everything. It is going to create so much for you. I've already shared the amazing benefits, but there's so much more than just those few benefits I showed you. So I challenge you, start taking on these actions. Grab a pen and paper, take notes if you would like. So the first thing that I'm going to offer you is start every day with a smile. This is a choice. You can choose to get up and get out of your bed and put a smile on your face, or you can choose to get out of bed and be poopy pants and be grumpy. So it's a choice. So I challenge you to smile. I remember when I was in high school, my dad would drive me to school, and on our way to school, my dad would say, okay, we're going to smile the whole way to school. So we would get in the car and we'd put on our smiles, and the whole way there to school. And I didn't live close. I was going to a different high school than what was in my area. So we would smile the whole way. And by the time I got to school, my face hurt so bad, but it just put me in a great mood to start my day with smiling with my dad. He would say, well, like, why not? Everyone else in their car's grumpy. They're going to see you. They're going to see your smile, and it's going to put a smile on their face. And at the time, right, I was 16, 17. I was a snotty teenager. So I was like, whatever, Dad. But now I know that when I smile at other people, they smile. There was a time, me and my husband were walking through the park. We live close to Liberty Park in Salt Lake City. And we were walking through the park one day, and my husband's like, everybody's smiling at me. What's going on? And I was like, it's because I'm smiling at every person we pass. And he was like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, babe, smile, because people will smile back and it makes them feel good and it makes you feel good. So I challenge you, wake up in the morning and put a smile on your face and keep that smile with you the entire day. So that's the first thing I'm going to offer you. The second thing I want to offer you is to focus on gratitude. And if you've been watching me or following me for a while, you know that I jam on gratitude. It is everything. It's a practice that I do every single day. And so I challenge you to start a gratitude practice. And you live in choice. You choose what that gratitude practice looks like. It can be that you're just speaking out loud things that you're grateful for. You can journal about it. You can write it down. Or maybe you text your partner or your best friend or your mom and tell them the things that you're grateful for and start a practice with them. And I know that my gratitude practice is everything. It is why I am living a happy, healthy life. It is one of the reasons I was able to get through last year with breast cancer. It's because I focus on gratitude. I focus on all the amazing, awesome things I have in my life because I am truly blessed, and so are you. And so instead of focusing on the things that you don't have, focus on all of the amazing things you have in your life. Gratitude is everything. So start a gratitude practice today, and I promise you, you will start feeling more joy. So the next thing that I want to offer you is to connect with others, right? We have learned through 2020 and all of this COVID-19 that connection is everything. We want to be around people. We want to have those relationships. When it was taken away from us for a few months, when we weren't able to connect with our people and be with them, it was hard. I know so many people that were getting depressed and not feeling like their best selves because they weren't able to connect with their friends or their family members. And so a great way for you to feel more joy is to choose to connect with others. Connection is so powerful. So reach out to those people in your life that make you laugh, that make you feel whole, that make you feel grateful, that make you just feel like the best version of yourself, and make it a point to connect with them as often as you can. When you are surrounded by great people that are full of love and joy, you are going to have more love and joy. So connect with others. The next thing that I'm going to offer you is get outside. I think we've all heard this, and we all know that sunshine is everything. When we're out in Mother Nature, it adds so much value to our lives. And so another way for you to feel joy is to get outside. So maybe you go outside, you just lay in the sun. Maybe you go on a hike. Maybe you play outside with your kids. Maybe you just go on a walk around your neighborhood. I don't care what it is, but get outside, especially now the weather's starting to warm up. We're in spring, and just taking that time. I know for me, when I go outside and sit in the sun, I just feel so much better. I feel so much joy. And especially playing outside with my son, like we have a blast and we get to do all these fun activities. We get to find bugs and ants and do all these things. And so really taking time to get outside can help you feel happier. It can help you feel more joy. And I know we've all heard, if you're feeling depressed, get outside, get in the sun. And so I challenge you to take some time this week to get outside. And then the last thing that I'm going to offer you, which is so powerful, is to live in the moment. We've already kind of touched on this, but I challenge you to live in the moment. And I know it's so hard, right? Because so many of us, we have social media, we have so many things happening in our lives constantly. But when you take time to breathe and be in the now and be in the moment, you are going to feel so much joy. And when you're living in the past, when you have those stories or that overthinking running in your mind, take a moment to stop and breathe and repeat to yourself, be here now, be here now. Or find a mantra that feels good for you to help you come back into the moment. Because the only moment we are guaranteed is the one that's happening right now. And that's all you get. And I think for me, as I went through breast cancer last year, this was one of the most powerful things for me, was to realize that I only have this moment in my life. And so I better make the most of every moment I get I make the most of every moment I get with my husband, with my son, with my mom, with my sister, with my family, with my friends. Like, being in the moment is all you have. And so I challenge you, find a way to bring yourself back into the moment. When you find that your mind is wandering, come to a mantra. Find a mantra that you can say that'll bring you into the moment. Maybe you just connect to your breath and you breathe and it brings you back into the moment. But find a way that will help you live in the moment rather than living in the past or in the future. And like I said earlier, when we were kids, we were in the moment, and that's why we were so happy and joyful. It's because we weren't living in the past. We weren't living in the future. We were 100% in the moment. So I challenge you, live in the moment. Find a way for you to live in the moment. So those are the actions I want to offer you today. I'll quickly repeat those. So if you haven't written them down, go ahead. The first one is to start your day with a smile and then continue smiling throughout the day. Your face should hurt by the end of the day. You're using your muscles to smile. The second one is focus on gratitude. You've heard me say this a million times before. Start a gratitude practice and start it now. The third thing is to connect with others. Connect with those people in your life that light you up, that make you laugh, that make you feel good, and spend as much time with them as you can. The fourth thing is to get outside. Get outside, be in Mother Nature. Let the air be on your skin. Let the sun shine on your face. Get outside. It will add value to your day and it'll help you feel more joy. And then the last thing is to live in the moment. You only have this moment. So be grateful for it. Live in the moment, be present, and just live your best life. So thank you for letting me share with you these actions. I hope that you take them on so you can start creating more joy in your life. I know that my life is amazing and wonderful because I focus on all of these things. I feel joy every day. I laugh every day. I am living my best life every single day. So I challenge you to try these on. I am excited to share with you that I have 4 spots left for my one-on-one coaching in April. So if you are ready to transform your life, if you want more joy, if you want more self-love, more confidence, better habits and routines, if you want to let go of limiting beliefs, then hit me up, send me the word program in a DM, and I'll get connected with you and show you how my coaching can support you in creating a life that you love. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to connecting soon.